Peace and blessings, gang. I hope everybody is well. What's up? And shout out to my YouTube family. Shout out to my Discord/Patreon gang. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. And what's up? And shout out to all those who have just found Mama Magical's channel. If you want to know more about me, feel free to go to my website, magicalflowerstarot.com. It is not by coincidence that you are here, child. We don't believe in coincidences on this channel. So, y'all, let's get into it. Y'all, child, listen. We've been following behind this whole P. Diddy thing. And, you know, y'all, people just, stuff starting to come out. Karma is starting to come. The woodworks are being revealed, y'all. Listen, we gonna follow this, y'all. So y'all requested that I tap into Biggie's energy a little bit. Y'all know on my last reading, he tried to come through. I believe I have done a reading on Biggie in the past, but we just gonna check up on the energy and see how things are going now. How is his energy doing? Because we know that energy and spirit, they never die. They're always prevalent. They're always present with us. They're always there expressing it and giving us signs. So we gonna tap into that energy by y'all request, per request. I took down your questions, and then we're gonna jump into Kim Porter in the next video. So let's go through these questions with Biggie. I've already prayed and called the ancestors down. I'm gonna start off with my Mama Magical Oracle deck that you guys continue to sell out. Shout out to y'all. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I got more in store for my gang. So let's see what comes out, and then we're gonna jump to the tarot to get the details, child. So let's see what comes out, you know, around Biggie's energy and Diddy, and as he knew him as Puff Daddy. Biggie, Christopher Wallace. And then let's talk about P. Diddy as well. Spirit, show us the energy that surrounds Biggie and P. Diddy. Ooh, show us the energy. We got cars jumping. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I know y'all seen them cars fly. Hold on. Oh, wow. So the first card that flew out. Look deeply. Come through, Spirit. He wants us to look at the situation deeply. What happened, you know, when due to his unfortunate demise, the ties that P. Diddy had in it. We got pregnant. We got cleanse, blessings, come through, ancestors. Your ancestor spirit team are here. Now, what is interesting to me, first of all, we got cleanse. So anytime, let me make sure these cards, I know they're a little bit bigger, so they might not all be in the camera. So let me pull them up a little bit. So this was at the bottom. Cleanse, reverse. So that means we know something in the milk wasn't clean. There's some dirty energy around the situation, some deception and some lies. Pregnancy. Now we know that pregnancy on a physical level is someone giving birth to a baby. Spiritually, it talks about manifestations of a new beginning, something new, something coming out. You know, and with all this stuff that's been, you know, bubbling to the surface with P. Diddy, some people are shocked by some of the things that are coming out, some of the allegations. But then we have pregnancy and sex. I feel like P. Diddy was fucking one of Biggie's girls. I think it was, I was about to say Faith. But I know that's not that child. I'm just, you know, being a vessel for what the things that spirits are showing me. There was jealousy there between the two of them, between other women, not just Faith, but between other women. The ancestors are coming through. His ancestors are stepping up and speaking for him. They want us to look deeply, come through. Blessings will come out of this situation, y'all. You know, Cassie, she started a movement, y'all. She knew exactly what she was doing. She didn't want to go all the way with him. She got in, she got her money, but she knew that she had opened up a can of worms. Y'all be patient, Spirit is saying, because there's more than what meets the eye. More will continue to be revealed, child. Blessings will come. The ancestors are backing that up. These people's ancestors that walk with them are backing that up. So we're going to pull a couple of more, and then I'm going to jump over to the tarot. Just to see what comes out, y'all. Surprise, reverse, shock. Choices. Career. The choices that he made in his career. The shocking allegations that's coming out. Relocate. Delusional. Wake the fuck up. The ancestors are coming. They're not playing. Play chess, not checkers. Make your next move your best move. That's exactly what Cassie did. Okay, y'all. So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what comes out with the detail. What comes out with the milk? What comes out in this dirty milk? Because we know it's not clean, y'all. So let's tap into Biggie's energy just a little bit. Not too much. Christopher Wallace, Christopher Wallace, Christopher Wallace, Christopher Wallace. Spirit, show us the energy that Christopher Wallace, what is his energy towards Puff Daddy? What is his current energy towards Puff Daddy? They ready to speak, y'all. What y'all think his energy is, y'all? What do y'all think that Biggie's energy is towards P. Diddy? He's speaking. He did it. He did it. He did it. Come through, Spirit. And we know that 3 is the number of spiritual communications reversed. He is pushing. He is standing behind this, pushing these things to come out against Diddy. And this is all in his defense. See, he couldn't really defend himself, you know, in the physical form, but from the grave, he is definitely defending himself, and he's letting us come through, Spirit. He letting us know. It was only a matter of time before this stuff came out. His energy is not pleased with P. Diddy. Is not pleased with him at all. He said it's time. And Biggie not the only one. It's other people on that spiritual plane that's helping, you know, the people that needs this justice. They're helping them. They are assisting spiritually. Okay, so I'm about to just go down the questions that y'all put down. Was Diddy jealous of the friendship between Biggie Smalls? What's this? Talking about delusions, waking up. P. Diddy is a liar. And he's been lying for a long time. He has hurt a lot of families. 10 of Pentacles reversed. The ancestors are continuously speaking through this deck. 10 of Pentacles, the ancestors are definitely speaking there as well. And that 7 of Cups. When the 7 of Cups reverse, it comes out. When it comes out reverse, it talks about the smoke being cleared. You can see clearly now. It talks about clarity. Someone that used to offer so many different people. He promised them witches, gold, fame, fortune, but it was all a delusion. All of that was a delusion. And the word choices are coming back up again. Jealous of Christopher Wallace, because we know that Tupac and Biggie used to be friends at one point. They definitely were friends at one point. So was he jealous? Yep, he was jealous. He was very jealous, and he did some magic. He did some spiritual things to cause harm to their relationship. Their relationship turned toxic. It used to be a really good relationship, but P. Diddy stepped in. He stepped in, and he did some things. The spirit of gossip, the spirit of speaking negative things over people, pulling strings behind the scenes to make confusion between the relationship and friendship that Tupac and Biggie Smalls had. He definitely did that. He turned it toxic. We know the devil represents the toxicity, the toxic energy between people. It talks about a very toxic relationship. The toxic relationship was between Biggie, and it was between Tupac and P. Diddy. So Biggie's relationship with P. Diddy was very toxic, though he did not see it in the beginning. But as time went on in Biggie's life, he started to see it. He started to see that a lot of his issues, like with the West Coast and all that, it was because of P. Diddy. He really didn't have nothing to do with it like that. He was just trying to make music and got caught up. Show us the energy that P. Diddy has towards Biggie's death. Show us that energy. This just fell out. Extreme guilt. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Misfortune. A series of unfortunate events. Death and acts of so-called accident. He definitely knew that Biggie was very vulnerable around that time. He knew that Biggie was very paranoid around that time. He did not protect him. The Strength card talks about protection. It's a protective energy, if you will, or a friend or a companion, a divine friend or companion. And P. Diddy was not that. Wheel of Fortune reverse. He's very guilty. 8 of Swords and Wheel of Fortune. He's very guilty about what happened. He knows that he had something to do with that unfortunate event that happened to Biggie. And it's coming out now before the world. It's coming out. It's been out, but now more people are focalizing. You know, people are taking a closer look at all these things that happened from the past due to what's happening now. It's like it's forcing everyone to look at Kim Porter again. It's forcing all these, you know, all these These cans of worms are getting ready to be back open, and they have already opened. Let's see the energy. Show us the energy that P. Diddy had the night Biggie died. Show us his true energy, Spirit. What was his energy like for real? Show us the energy. Oh, he definitely put something. He put in that work. He had something to do with it. The Chariot, Knight of Wands. Wasn't Biggie shot in the car? The Chariot. The Chariot can represent a moving vehicle. Knight of Wands is a very hot energy. It's the energy of attacking. What do knights do? Think about what a knight does. He attacks. He protects. He goes to war. Six of Swords reverse. Six of Wands reverse. This talks about jealousy. Six of Wands tells you that other people are celebrating you in society. They're cheering you on. They're rooting you. They're uplifting you. But the people around Biggie really didn't root him on. They truly wasn't trying to uplift him. They were really trying to minimize him and stop him from a lot of things. Trying to keep him under control. Biggie didn't want to stay with Bad Boy. He wanted to leave towards the end. Sort of like how Tupac wanted to leave Death Row towards the end. Remember these things, guys. Go back and watch some of these interviews from the 90s. How did Biggie really feel after Tupac died? I know he became more paranoid. He's showing me that. He was paranoid. He knew that people were going to blame him. How did he feel? He knew because of the past beef that they had, people were going to blame him. King of Swords, he got a lot of death threats. The Temperance represents that divine energy, that source. He knew that his time was coming. He knew that he was going to be next. He felt it in his soul, y'all. He felt it because of the things that happened from the past. He knew that people were not going to let go of any past misunderstandings that him and Tupac had, and he knew that his life was in danger because of the beef that they had, the lovers reverse. Not to say that they were romantic lovers that we know. I taught this in my tarot class when it comes to the lover card. It's very much more deeper than just intimate relationships. This talks about any type of strong relationship. It talks about divine intervention, all those things with that. Let me stop, y'all. Anyway, because of their breakup, their friendship that broke up, he knew that people from the past was not going to let that go. That was giving him all kinds of death threats, and he knew that he was going to be the next to go. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. I got all your messages. Some of you guys messaged me and asked me that I have slots for personal readings open. I do have a couple of more slots for next week. I've got a few more available dates left for next week before we close out November. So feel free to text me. Okay, so the next question was, did Biggie witness any of these sexual so-called encounters that P. Diddy is now being accused of? Did he witness P. Diddy sexually assault other women? And we know that Biggie was no angel. We know that he had his dark side with women too. Those that know, he fucking witnessed it. He's known it. He knew it. Excuse me, I hit the camera. Page of Swords represents someone that is watching, going back and forth. He talked about some of the things that Biggie did, but he definitely saw a Page of Swords is the one that watches and stalks you, or watches you, just period, paying attention to something. He knew. But see, P. Diddy had the money. It fucked Biggie up too. Once again, Biggie saw a lot of dark things. He had a lot of mental issues around that time. He definitely, oh, look at the bottom of the deck for confirmation. He definitely did. He witnessed it. He seen things, but see, that was his boss at the time. What could he do? He felt in that moment. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so y'all, next question was, did Biggie think that P. Diddy had something to do with what happened at Quad Studios the night that Tupac was shot? Oh, y'all, I'm getting hot. Them spirits, this energy is really strong. Ooh. He want his mama to keep looking too. He talking about his mother. He wants his mother to keep looking into this. Don't give up, Ma. Yes, he thought he had something to do with it. But Biggie was really strong on his stance of not having nothing to do with what happened. But he definitely thought that P. Diddy had something to do with it. And as a matter of fact, he paid the people off that shot him. I know it's a thing with like Haitian Jack and all that. You guys can comment at the bottom about that. But he definitely felt like P. Diddy had his hands in it. And he actually paid someone to do it. So he definitely thought that. But he don't want people. He's to the day that Biggie died, he stood strong on not having anything to do with setting Tupac up. Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, he didn't. He's still standing his innocence with that. So y'all want to know what is Big's energy towards Gene Deal? I think Gene Deal was someone that was, if I'm not mistaken, he was P. Diddy's, I think, bodyguard back in the day. I don't think he was his manager, but he was his very close bodyguard. Is he happy about Gene Diddy? I said Gene Diddy. Gene Deal speaking on the things that he knew about P. Diddy back in the day and his evil ways. Is he happy that Gene Deal is speaking out towards Diddy? Let's see. The Emperor, yes. He wants him to continue to speak out because he knew all the things. He was someone that was there back then. But then it's like the messages that are coming out are very painful. Nine of Cups. But he says speak out because one person that P. Diddy could not defend himself against is Gene Deal. Because Gene Deal was there. If anybody can tell it, he says Gene Deal can definitely tell it. So before we wrap this up, I'm just going to pull a couple of more cards to see what comes out. Any more messages regarding Christopher Wallace? Remember back in the day, y'all, I used to pull out that Words of Truth card, but I ain't trying to take it there, y'all. I ain't trying to tap into, you know, call on Biggie's energy like that, because it is a lot of low vibrational energy attached. It just is what it is. Quality time. Someone is feeling neglected. He don't want people to give up on what happened to him. Although all these new allegations are coming out, was somewhat new, he still wants people, don't forget about me and what happened when I was with Bad Boy. Competition, competitive. He was a competitive, Biggie said. P. Diddy was very jealous. He was a very person that was always up for some type of competition, unhealthy competition. Intuition, he is saying, once again, listen to your gut, your higher self. Remember, he talked about doing research in the beginning. Sadness, depression, come through spirit, black magic. But blessings are still going to come. Secrets, hidden truths, and hidden knowledge, information. This stuff is getting ready to come out. Lovers, that Lovers card again. Breakup, he broke. I feel like this is about Tupac, the breakup part. And I also feel like Faith keeps coming up with this. He keeps speaking on Faith too, y'all. Abusive. Energy was abusive, sexual, physically, mentally, and drugs. He's speaking on this. He is backing up about these. As far as these allegations with P. Diddy, he witnessed them and he's telling it. Children, even young girls, minors. Level up, boss. The word boss is in here. That's what he was. Promotion, all these things were sacrifices that P. Diddy made to uplift himself by his choices. A lot of the choices that he made was intentional with these people. Relocate, delusional once again. And hell yeah at the bottom of the deck for confirmation. All right, gang. Sound off in the comments. I cannot wait to read them. Y'all be dropping gems in those comments. And Mama Magic I'll be seeing them, y'all. I'll be reading them. So I love you all. Be safe, child. Peace and blessings.